Hey everyone, this is just a quick video of how to use Nutriwellness, which is a program that you're going to need to use for your nutrition project. So to use Nutriwellness, you're going to come to the textbook website, which is this one here, which should look familiar by this point. And you're just going to click on Nutriwellness right here. So when you first open it, if it's your first time using the website, you're going to need to create a Nutriwellness account. So you'll set that up here. Once you're done with that, you can click Log In and enter that information you just created. When you open Nutriwellness for the first time, it might not open to this page, but that's okay. You can just go over here and click Profile and enter the information and personal info and enter your information there. Once you've got that set, you're going to go to Log Meals. Okay, so when you open yours for the first time, you're not going to see any information here. It'll look like this. So with your food log that you've already done, right, for the past 3 days, you're just going to go in and add all of that food that you logged into Nutriwellness. So to do that, I'm just going to say add new food, and I'm just going to type in a food, press search, and it's going to give you a lot of different options. Find the one that's the most similar to what you consumed, enter your serving size, and click add to meal. Okay, so you'll see back here it loaded that. Then I'm going to add whatever else I had with that meal. Search, and then just find the similar one, and again click add to meal. Okay, so you're going to do that for all 3 meals for all 3 days. Once you're done with each meal, you press close. You'll see that there's 3 snack tabs. Don't feel that you need to fill those all out, right? If you had 1 snack, that's fine, fill that out. If it was just breakfast, lunch, dinner, that's fine. You can leave any of these blank, it doesn't matter. Okay, once you've set all of your food for the 3 days, right, so you logged all the food, make sure that when you're switching days, you switch the actual calendar date up here, right, so that way you can then add the food for that day, so it's accurate as possible. Once you're done with all 3 days and added the food, then you can go to reports. So you're going to run 3 different reports through Nutriwellness here. So you have the nutrient summary, the meal details, and the vitamin and mineral detail. So I'm going to click the report that I want, and then I'll select the dates. And I'm going to run preview report. If you have some sort of pop-up blocker up, this won't pop up here, and it'll still maybe give you a warning. So just make sure that you change that in your browser settings. So this first one that will open up here is just going to be a summary basically of the 3 days total. So this one is giving you an overall summary of what your macronutrients were for those 3 days, and then just looking at a breakdown again of the average of the 3 days. These green bars here are showing you where you were as far as your goal versus the actual amount that you ate. Okay, so the smaller the green bar is, that means that you got lower than your goal, and then if it has a blue arrow, that means that you were over that goal. Okay, so you can take a look at this and just see where your averages were over the 3 days. Try and note what you think were the most noteworthy ones that you see here, either being over or under. Once you're done with that, you're going to download this report and just save it as a PDF. Okay, then you're going to go through and do your other 2 reports. Okay, so do meal details next. So this one is basically going to be a breakdown of that first report. So this one is going to show which food and which meal that you ate specifically that you got the higher protein, carbs, fats, things like that from. So that way you can really look at the quality of the foods and the nutrients that you're getting. Again, you'll save and download this report. Then the last one you're going to do is a vitamin and mineral detail, which is similar to the last report, except for this one is showing the breakdown of the vitamins and minerals that you consumed. So again, it'll show each food that you ate, and it'll show you the amount of vitamins and minerals that was in that food item and in that entire meal. So again, you'll download this report once you're done with it. Once you have all 3 reports downloaded and saved, you're all done with Nutriwellness for this assignment. You're more than welcome to use the other features in Nutriwellness, like the meal planning and recipes and things like that, but all of that sort of stuff is optional.